No, Chinese.
Excuse me. I'm reading about Billy Cyrus, Achy Backy Hotel, Motel, or whatever. Go ahead. No, take it, Orville, please. I want to read something. Oh, God. What I did. um, Drunkenness, a perilous pest. Therefore, Christ says, take heed to yourself, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with suffering and drunkenness. It certainly is apparent enough that in our lands, drunkenness is a sort of pest which the anger of God has sent us. Everywhere we flee from the pestilence of the body, we put forth every effort to guard against it, and careful not to be harmed by it. But into the past we plunge with extraordinary blindness, that nor is there anyone who will so much as warn us, not to say hinder us. In fact, drunkenness is raging too violently us to hope that we shall be able to do away with it. Moderation is a personal responsibility. Drunkards should be disciplined by the church. 432. Good morning, American Christians. No, good morning, world Christians. Apparently, America's got too few of them. They don't even care that the Muslims are murdering Christians as Americans bring in Muslims who want to change our church, who want to change our schools, what is taught, what want to change every venue of American culture to feed their need of Islamic evil. No, you say, oh, no, 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 no. Muslims are good. Bullshit. I'm sorry. Bookface. I'm still incarcerated. Orwell and I joked. Orwell said, it's time for you to sell your things. Get ready for release. Anyway, I gotta change my choice of words. Words which are very, very powerful. Because the liberals, so guilty of sin, use every no to bring us down as they promote the assassination of President Donald J. Trump. Suffice. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? Every venue of life is broken. Everything. I remember when baby James became a bad little boy. He played in sports. He was good. He was a good little boy. Are you there, Cameron White? No. Are you there? I remember the exact moment you were breaking a vow. You see, I could have said he was bucking a hole on Freeport, but you were breaking a vow. It really messed with his mind. He loves his mother, but he don't have the conscience, the God in him, to turn away from the Father. All right. Our country is a country of drunkenness. Our country is a country of narcotics. Yet we're fighting this war. They spend billions of dollars to fight a war they don't want to win. Well, how in the heck would organizations as the Salvation Army be able to pull your tear to fill their coffers? Suffice. Oh, incredible. We're having, where is the terrace cops of Centralia, Washington? We're having a traffic jam. You see, intriguing people. It's a us. A child becomes what a child is because a child was harmed or was taught the wrong. I felt for my sister. How many parents have reached out to their children to bring them home to only be told, I'm okay. I'm okay. I want to tell you something, baby James. If you ever get on this, I'm going to unblock you when I get out of Bookface prison. No soul. Though a lot of benevolence, I hear, to third world countries. Anyway, if your wife had not left you with the children, they wouldn't have a house of their own, a yard to play in. If Kathy had not left you, she will still be dealing with your selfishness. She co-signed you a truck, a brand new truck, you wrecked it. No, the failure wasn't the father, but the son must take responsibility. I'm very, very excited. I want Patty with me. She has no one. I have no one. I want her with me. I know we can do pretty good things together. Some things. Well, first I go back to work. I get my Class A license, and I'm not going to go to Gray Harbor Community College. It takes 2 years to get a driver's license. 2 years. Talk about government on the tit of the taxpayer. It don't take 2 years unless you drive like me. Anyway, I'm going back to school. I'm excited. I'm learning, well, relearning coding. Oh, I hate it. Patty must go to school full time wherever we're at. I keep thinking about here. It's so beautiful. The weather is just fabulous. Just fabulous. I mean, as California, as the southern states, as the United States, crisp. It's cool here. It's nice. But my sister has a metal plate in her head. She had an aneurysm. I don't trust oath to do no harm not to murder her. She's going to have to bid her time where she's at. She's fine. She's fine. Until which time? We're in New Mexico. We go into the park. And I tell you these things because millions of Americans aren't blessed with either the wisdom or the resources to do as I do. I tell my sister Patty, God, everything is for a reason. Nothing goes to waste. He wants to be like that, fine. Let him be like that. Go on, BS you all. But we're going to go on with our lives, and we're going to do things we never thought we could. She must be close to good doctors, and that would be Houston Medical Center. I'm not going to the East Coast. No, she needs good care. She had a seizure last month. No, she needs good care. Washington State murders their people. And they're from here, you know what I mean? And then we got law enforcement. Mind you, get a load of this. The homeless man is tied down. He's got a spit mask. He's offending an ER immigrant doctor. A armed, militarized man beats him. Yet we must, what? Law enforcement is what? We come here, we have our coffee. We don't even go on that side unless we have to. Too much wrong. Middle and high school, Centralia students. And I don't mean all. You generalize us. You put us in a pool of homeless, and we're all the same. Well, your children are all the same. Well, they're not. Yesterday, we were sitting over there on the other side. It was a beautiful parade of children with their little red shirts, and you could smell their hope, their warmth, their need to be understood. It was just magnificent. But then you got this other garbage, like the garbage that terrorized us. No, drunkenness is not only alcohol, it's ego. Those children had ego and knew that principal law would do nothing, much less the terrorists. Police, they want us to be terrorized. Surprise, yesterday, right here, doing our tax. Oh, you nasty. I want to ask you, sir, or your wife, what kind of man, what kind of soul, are you a Christian? Are you a Muslim? What kind of man would terrorize those beaten down by society? What kind of man? Tell me, Centralia Police, I want to fucking know. What kind of man, armed, would terrorize an old, disabled woman of God? What is it in you men, you cops? You want us to weep your grief, your job description, your shift, when you treat us all the same? Audacity. You're like Bookface, you know? It's like, how dare you stand up to those that burn the Bill of Rights? Oh, go to the Bill of Rights. Google, Bing it. You must learn the Bill of Rights. I'm getting it. This will not always walk. And I tell Gomer that. Last night I had a horrid night. And I took it out on him because it was just like the agony. I could not stop it. And this is because primary care in the state of Washington is barbaric, heathenistic, Nazi in face. Educated doctors manipulate and walk conspiracies. Cops are not to protect and serve, but to bully and terrorize. Supplies, I got it. I'm all excited. That's what I do. I plan. No, next month I pay for a month, and we stay Copley and Thurston. Oh, I gotta make sure. Gracie, are you okay? Anyway, no, Before you call yourself a Christian, I want you to define in simple language, what have you done to say, I am of Lord God? What am I? What have you done? Homelessness pandemic. And you broke them. And they growing. It's growing. It's growing. Taxes are so high. Families can't even afford to keep their property. In Oregon, small towns send their homeless to Portland, bus them to Portland, and drive them off at that park. Abraham Lincoln stands in that park. No, homelessness is because you want it. You want it. You are... Bette Miller. Girl, what's going on with you, girl? I mean, Patty, we were talking about, family and their views in the politics. Bette Miller, what's going on with you, girl? What's wrong? I can understand Cher. I mean, God dang it. Have you seen the daughter? Oh, and then no integrity. Cher, you should have. Well, I'm not a mother. And apparently, y'all don't care about children. Anyway, Bette Miller, what is your issue with Trump? I mean, you're not like Joy, thank God, Joy Behar and Barbara Walters, that Murdoch guy. But Bet, is that you, girl? Are you throwing that shit out there on Twitter? Girl, can we talk about Geraldo? But take a look at this, okay? Close your eyes, Bette Miller. Come on, diva. You're in a small, cramped office in New York. Geraldo Rivera is there. Bette Miller, should I talk about me? You should have slapped the shit out of him. He used to go, but what can we say? You were young, you were stupid, but very talented. But suffice, Bette Miller, you follow Linda Sarsour, Sarsour. You do. Your granddaughter, let's do Sharia law. You want to take the cross out of the churches. These goddamn Muslims, these four-letter Muslims want to change everything from us walking our dogs to what we pray in our churches and how we raise our children. We are not Muslim. We are American. Michael Moore is Muslim. And Teresa. I'm trying to think. I forgot. Another important person has called on the assassination. Linda Sarsour, Sharia law advocate, has called for jihad on Donald J. Trump. Look, people, I know you have trouble with definitions. Look at the legislature of Washington State. Look at Washington TB, Washington Policy Center. They debate malice and intent for police. Police, I want to ask you, that pig that drove by, what was his intent? Define to me malice. Surprise. No. A Muslim, is that bitch here, is calling on jihad. Do you know what that means? On the President of the United States of America. Whoa. Don't tell me you love America. You don't even love yourself. What you let come into the neighborhood? And then I was seeing some of the 12 worst cities to live in. My God, Illinois. President Trump, let's get the National Guard in there. Let's kill some people. Let's make it safe for the black people, the white people, Mexican people. Let's go into those cities and just bang, bang, bang. We're going to have us get your funeral hat. If you people can't assimilate, that's not my problem. That's not our problem. We, the people of the United States of America, walking a Constitution, a Bill of Rights that has been raped by our government and those the government has allowed in, demand just cause. Baby, we don't want a war because the war's already there. You started it. You like that Kim Jong-un. God dang it, poison that son of a bitch and get it over with. Korea will be a very substantial country. Terrible products, but very substantial. And God dang it, how long y'all gonna make them children drink tree milk? I can't believe this shit. Mexicans don't care about Mexicans. Blacks don't care about blacks. White don't give a fuck about nobody. Green and yellow and orange are just confused. He declared war. What does that mean? Another nation declared war on the world. Either you poison the son of a bitch or we drone him. But get rid of him. It is one Korea. I, in God's name, say it is one Korea. And Korea and the world will be better for it. And China, oh please. Surprise. Nothing can be done about what walks. Our children are drunk on stupid and on narcotics and alcohol. They're chasing for something they don't even understand. They're incredible. Watch Garcia. Oh my God! You should see these dogs. Garcia's going to get a Labrador. Oh, you should see these dogs. And these are good families, good children. But they got to go to school with the bad ones. Anyway, Bette Midler. Linda Sauer. Jihad. Why don't words affect you? Only the ones that offend you. There are Muslims here. A jihad on the President of the United States of America. That is treason. That bitch should be picked up and kicked out if she's here. Oh my God. Well, Israel's here. Why not her? America. American Christians. Listen to the tears of the world Christians who've been murdered by Islam, decapitated, mutilated. Israel, a little boy, ridiculing him for saying, "Who do you love?" Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Or jihad on the President of the United States of America. Anyway, that is incredible. What other nation would allow their prime minister or their president to be threatened in that manner? It is an abomination to patriotism. I am stunned. And then these law enforcement, really, I am so, it is incredible. Our country is no more. We will segregate. Slavery has evolved. Bill Maher, I love you, baby. You still going to help. Bill Maher, your HBO's, I'm in Facebook prison, I can't say it. You're in HBO's a person of color. I love it. They too stupid for code and too dumb to run a program to clean it up. America. You're not ready for what you already walk. You're not. You're like all these states. Oh, we doing good. We doing good. We doing good. Yet they can't even balance a biennium budget that is truthful and not filled with fraud. And I kept hearing that fool. Thank you for loving Washington's children. McClary Law. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Let me get some coffee. Orville, may I have some coffee, please? Come here, let me tell you something. You're proud. Governor Jay Inslee, thank you. Thank you for loving our children. Right now, in Washington schools, children are being discriminated against by the school. Certain students are given the opportunity, the other students aren't even given a chance to dream of. Why are Native American, Black, White, Korean, all these children being given a different education from a select few? The select few that are used as window dressing. Look how great we are. No, I'm, I hurt so much. I will take pictures of my feet later. Not for your pity, because you have none. Not for your shame, but you never showed it. Not for your concern, but to show you the reality. How many millions of seniors who are homeless, for the stats are wrong, are dying and not saying their stories? How many? Too many. Too many. How many children are like baby James? They became addicts when they learned a family member had clay feet. Oh, he's doing good. He's doing good. He's doing good. But he's scared. He's scared they'll stop the medicine. He's scared what they're doing with Social Security. But let me tell you something. I'm not scared. Cascade Mental Health. I'm not scared. The CEO. I'm not scared. You violated his human rights. You forced this meeting. Watch what I'm complaining about now. I'm working. It's hard. American first, I like focus. Then I got to plug into something to be able to do the word processing. I go to the library, and then I got to worry about Mr. No. What these people have done to Orville and they do to people in Washington. They do to people in Gray Harbor. They do to people in Lewis County. They do people in Thurston County. I want, the greatest dream is to bring my sister here, and we live on the Chehalis River. She goes to school. I do the truck driving. He builds around the house. But it can't be. My experience has shown me that healthcare is barbaric, Nazi, heathenistic, without empathy or compassion, much less oath to do no harm. We are finally together. Mind you, I used to wash her diapers, the old May, the old towel, cloth diapers. I would fill 3 tubs of water. Now we're together. Now I'm going to give her herself. I'm going to give to her what her children couldn't give her and what her husband couldn't give her. And that's how great she is. And I told her, we keep arguing. She must, no, you're not going to go into middle school or high school. Oh, no, baby. You already walked the wall with children. Your children are horrid. And mind you, they're good children, except for James. But no, hell no. Pre-K special education. She needs to go to start school right away. We only need so much money. We would have the property already paid for everything. It all works out. It's not a cement pound with a mansion. That's for those Mexican dance pole dancers. You don't need a Mercedes with a Corvette. That's for ghetto families. All you need is to be happy in this lifetime. Keep God's commandments and reap His rewards. I keep thinking about an adult foster care home. I took care of one in Portland. It was very criminal. The people were very criminal. They were black. But I would do it different. I would do it different. That's what I plan in New Mexico. Get enough land, an acre or 2 or 3, and build a wall that America should have built as far back as Clinton. And put tiny houses. Everyone got their own tiny house. And the main house. Not a main house, a main room that's open. Nowadays, it's not the care and treatment of special needs people. It is the staff you hire. The staff you hire to do the job. One house you can do it. They pay good money, but you have an obligation. Then I notice the state is lacking in compliance. Suffice, in grace of God, be blessed. But you must look for your blessing. I can give it to you, but you must look for it. You must pick it up. A mustard seed. That's all God's looking for. Mustard seed. But you must stop your bullshit. You must. I cannot believe it. The President of the United States of America continues to be threatened with assassination. 33 minutes. If this was a library, I could park the van, because we are going to have a van, outside the library and work. But I will do what I got to do with what I got. I hate going to the library. That your experience has been good, I'm glad for you. But mine has been an abomination to learning, an audacity to equality. Anyway, I pray for your children. Pray for mine. No, his children are better for it, and she cannot let him in. Alcoholism is a very hard addiction to kick. Very hard. I have had friends that have been clean for years and have backslidden. Years. I had a friend, Wes, who died in Portland, Oregon at the VA. But nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. It's like this country, there's nothing we can do. You take what you can, you fix what you can, and you go on. And like I told Westport, I want you to hear it, Centralia. We getting the fuck out, okay? Thursday, I'm coming. I'm calling today and see what we can do. They had closed at 1. What we can do about finding housing. God, I want her to come up here. This place would heal her soul. But the people are not of God. And they don't have nothing to offer. Not education, not health care, not just cause. All the government departments are corrupt. No, hell no. We stick it out another month and see what we can do. We get the ban. I got to get all his amendments done. I got to get one ready to turn in on Monday. And it's hard. Anyway, it's not hard. I want your pity. It's hard. Realize what I'm saying. Millions of homeless people are not capable of doing what I'm doing. Join me, homeless of the United States of America. Let us litigate our government for violations of human rights as they give housing and sanctuary to those not even worth the dirt floor they swept. Join me. And goddamn cops. Ooh, you fucking evil boys.